What's up, Team Jazzy? It's your girl, Jazzy J. Welcome back to another episode of Jazzyxcrime. Now, today's true crime case is going to be about racial component versus scared to death. On April 13, 2023, Ralph Yarl, a 16-year-old African-American teenager, was shot and wounded after ringing the doorbell to the wrong house in Kansas City, Missouri. Yarl was attempting to pick up his twin brothers and ended up at the wrong address. Andrew Lester, which is an 84-year-old white man, was charged in connection with the shooting on April 17th. He is charged with armed criminal action and first-degree assault, which is actually equivalent to attempted murder in Missouri. The Clay County District Attorney stated that there was a racial component to the shooting, and if convicted, Lester faces 10 years to life in prison at the age of 84. So the victim was Ralph Yarl. Like I said, he's 16-year-old African-American student. He attended Staley High School, and his parents migrated to the United States from Liberia. And Yarl is described by friends and family as an academically gifted student with an interest in music. He plans to study chemical engineering at Texas A&M University. Well, on the evening of April 13th, Yarl had been sent by his parents to pick up his siblings from their friend's house. Well, he mistakenly went to a home less than a block away from where he was supposed to be. And when he rang the doorbell, he was in for the surprise of his life. And when I say surprise, I'm talking about nearly fatal surprise. Lester shot Yarl twice through the front glass door in the head and the arm. And then as he ran away, Lester yelled, "And don't come back around here no more." And Earl ran to the neighbors for help. The Kansas City Police Department responded to reports of a shooting near the home a little before 10 p.m. because the neighbors had found Yarl lying injured in the street, and they're the ones that called the police. So the 84-year-old man, Andrew Daniel Lester, he was a local resident, and he's renting out his grandson's house. Lester surrendered himself to authorities on April 18th and was released on bail later that day. Now, the problem everyone has is no initial charges were filed against him, and he was released after being held in custody for only a short time. And it stated out of custody, and then it just said general release. Missouri Prosecutor Office stated on April 17th that they did not receive a criminal referral from the Kansas City Police Department in regards to the shooting. That's why they let him go. And later that day, it was announced that he would be charged for first-degree assault and armed criminal action, which in Missouri is equivalent for attempted murder. So the district attorney stated there was a racial component to the case. Attorney Alexander clarified that there is not a racial element to the legal charges that were filed, only because that would give him a lesser time for the sentencing. Lester told the police that he believed that Yarl was trying to break in and he was scared to death. He said what made him so scared of the 16-year-old little boy was his size, saying that he was 6 foot something. But if you take measurements of Yarl, he is not 6 foot. Lester also stated that Yarl put his hand on the door attempting to get in without knocking, and Yarl is saying that is not true. Fortunately, Yarl is alive. He did not lose his life after being shot in the head. He actually just got released from the hospital, and his family is saying he is doing better and better every day. And so Missouri is in an uproar right now, doing rallies in front of Lester's property, marching because they need somebody to stand up. And just because you are 84 years old does not mean that you are exempt from a racial consequence. Yarl's family made a GoFundMe to cover his medical bills, which they ended up reaching $2 million in donations by April 17th. I'll still leave the link down below for anybody who wants to donate anything extra just for what the family is enduring right now. Post notification goes to... Thank you so much for having your post notifications on. Shout out to you for having the best comment. If you would like to see more children cases, then click right here. If you would like to subscribe to this channel so that you never miss another video, then click right here. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode of Jazzyxcrime.